Hey MotoAmerica fans, this is Matthew Scholz. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the MotoAmerica YouTube channel for more coverage and also like or comment.
And here we go when the lights go out. SportbikeTrackGear.com Junior Cup is underway and a great start from the 70, Ty Scott.
Yeah, he got the start he needed as Kolstad tries to get up underneath Gloddy into turn number one. It's not going to happen. Gus Rodeo gets a good run. Cody Wyman also, you're going to be three wide as they go up over the top of that little rise. And you can see Ty Scott is being defensive already going up into turn three. Smart move from him. He doesn't want to let anybody sneak up underneath him. He wants to try to get a good, clear track on his first lap. See these riders filtering down through turns 3 and 4.
Boy, Ty Scott has just got the start nailed on that KTM.
Yeah, no
Gloddy
question.
using a little more racetrack to try to get some momentum and drive himself up the hill. So this first lap going to tell us quite a bit in terms of who's got what set up. And a move, oh, it looked like a move was being made.
And it seems like every weekend, Greg, we get a guy in third who's going to be the guy who's going to try to chase him. And this weekend, Kolstad looks like he's that guy. He wants to try to get up there with those two. As you see, Gus Rodeo, Cody Wyman, another one who we heard in pre-race say that he doesn't really have anything to lose at this point. Championship sounded like it's getting a little bit out of touch, so he just wants to try to get the best results he can.
He knows that he can utilize the draft on the front straightaway. He likes the chicane a lot.
Yeah, sorry, Hannah. It looks like we have Cody Wyman down on the edge of the racetrack.
62 has done a really good lap here. This might be quickest lap of the race. He's got purple and then green. Easily going to be the fastest lap of his race as he goes up alongside for second place, Greg. Down into turn number 1. He's going to get up underneath Scott, so he makes quick work as he goes 55-2 on that lap, which is quicker than pole position set by Benjamin Gloddy. So Joe LeMandry Jr. on the move. Very hard right now.
The Boss Racing, CyberSafe Solutions, JL62 Racing, Kawasaki rider, Bazooka Joe LeMandry from Garden City, New Jersey, on a charge right now. Doesn't care what Ben Gloddy has going on in this championship or Ty Scott. He is going for it. He's got a win in his sights. A 55-2, fastest lap of the race. Kolstad goes 55-6, his fastest lap of the race behind him.
He's got a run right here, too, on Gloddy as they roll up over the top of the hill. He's not going to be quite close enough, but now Kolstad has joined that party, as well as Gus Rodeo. So now we have 5 guys at the front, and LeMandry's going to be credited for really bringing those other 2 guys along with him at the pace that he was running.
I'll tell you what. Ben Gloddy's bike looks fast. I mean, whatever gearing they chose, it looks to be spot on. But LeMandry Jr. is there. He reeled him in. He has the pace. The question becomes, does he feel, by following Gloddy, that he's got the pace to pull away from Gloddy or just put himself under fire?
Oh, no, Gus Rodeo. He goes through, too. So good to see Gus Rodeo. We saw him at Brainerd just kind of sticking on the back of those guys. He makes a run at the KTM rider as well. He bumps himself up to 4th. But when you said earlier, Greg, about some of these bikes being on the limiter, and you know you can hear it in our telecast too, when they get to the end, you hear that noise. That's when these guys are in the draft. And if Gloddy has the gearing to kind of keep rolling away from them, it's going to allow Ty Scott to kind of pick his poison of when he wants to get through these guys. Did you see how fast Gloddy was through that chicane?
Yes.
He was so fast. Kolstad now goes up underneath LeMandry Jr. This is only going to help that guy at the front. As you can see, he's able to clean his way through that last corner. These 2 guys are going to go side by side. That's going to allow the KTM rider to double draft down the front straightaway.
Here comes Scott. He sees his championship rival Gloddy off into the distance. No love lost between those 2 riders. Scott, man, it might be that KTM bouncing off the limiter.
It could be, you know, because it just doesn't look like he had the pace to even draft up to those 2 guys. And then obviously we hear that limiter every single time. And Rodeo now in the draft of the KTM as they go up into turn 3. And I hear limiter again. So you might be right, Greg, because Gloddy's just too fast in the middle of this chicane.
LeMandry Jr. only participating in 2 races so far this season. No podiums for him in SportbikeTrackGear.com Junior Cup. Is looking ahead of him, a couple bike lengths between himself and first place. And Kolstad now, he stuffs the points leader on this final corner. Ben Gloddy is going to come out onto the front straightaway in a full tuck, head towards the checkered flag. And it looks like Kolstad made a good move. Here comes the checkered flag, and Ben Gloddy with another win. LeMandry Jr. in second. Kolstad will take third. Tyler Scott holding on to 4th, and Gus Rodeo in 5th.
How about this? This is Jack Roach trying to hold off Kayla Yakov, who's done a tremendous job getting herself up to 7th. She is going to try to draft past, and she does it. Kayla ends up 6th. What a result from her today.
Great job by Yakov to finish 6th with Roach in 7th. Max Van in 8th, and Eli Brock, who had a 5-second jump start penalty earlier, the 92 in 9th. Race pace, and this is what we see in SportbikeTrackGear.com Junior Cup Championship. Big question, but 0.3 of a second, the margin of victory for Glady over Lemandry Jr. An unbelievable ride for Kolstead, and Tyler Scott bumped all the way back to 4th in this one.